Hello everybody, I'm Oliver and welcome back to the Daintii channel. Yep, I'm finally back. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I'm really sorry that these past few weeks I haven't been putting out videos, but since school started where I live, it's been kind of tough. I've been pretty busy with school, so it's been kind of hard, adjusting to that while still trying to make videos, but I will still try to make these Daintii videos from time to time and maybe some other videos as well, but it's just going to be a lot harder, so they might be a little bit more few and far between. I just decided to make this video this week because it is the end of the month. It's the end of September this week. So I decided, why not make a haul video? It's kind of become a series on my channel just to show you guys what games I picked up this week, just in case you're interested. And like last time, there's not too many games to show off, but I still want to show off the games that I did get and just talk to you guys a little bit about them. So let's get started. Alright, and in the last video, the last haul video, if you remember, I talked a little bit about reproduction game boxes. I showed off the one that I got for Paper Mario for the N64, and I talked a little bit about those, how they work, and I also said that I ordered quite a few of them, and that they should be coming in soon. Well, the funny thing is, actually, right as I finished recording that video, those boxes arrived. Like, I kid you not, like 10 minutes after I finished recording that, all these new boxes came in. So I figured I should save them for the September video, just, so I could pad it out a little bit. So yeah, I technically did get these in August, but these next 9 boxes that I ordered, they're all reproduction boxes, and I'll just go over them individually just quickly a little bit. Alright, first we have the original NES Super Mario games, so Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario Bros. 3. These are all games that I'm really glad I have the boxes for. They're NES games, so they're pretty old, so it's cool to have these nice looking clean boxes for them. I know they're not real, but obviously it'd be pretty hard to get an NES box in this condition, just this like perfect condition, unless you're willing to spend a ton of money. So I'm really glad I got these. You might have seen them on my shelf in my previous video, my Mario 30th Anniversary Direct video. And yeah, so not really much I can say about these. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you how I got them. So the first Super Mario Bros. Game, that's like one of the first retro games I ever got. Back before I really started like getting into collecting games, I was at a convention. I think it was Toronto Comic-Con, and I saw that up for sale. And like at the Comic-Con along with other games, and I thought, wow, that's so cool, the first ever Mario game is right here and I can actually buy it. So I got that, and I was super happy that I actually had Super Mario Bros. On the NES. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever that I owned that. I even framed the cartridge, and it's still in the picture frame, so this box is empty right now. So that's how I got those. And Super Mario Bros. 2 and 3, that's actually an interesting story. I actually found them at Goodwill, or was it? No, it was Goodwill. I found them at Goodwill, so like a thrift store, and that was a pretty cool find. I don't think they were that expensive either. I found both of them there at the same time, so I was like, wow, this is a great deal, finding these games here. So I got those two, and now I have boxes for all 3, which I think is really cool. Alright, and next up we have some SNES titles. You might have seen these in my previous video as well. We have Super Mario World and Super Mario All-Stars. The first ever Super Mario All-Stars, not 3D All-Stars. So these two I just wanted to get as well. I pretty much just went through like all the games that I was missing boxes for in order, and just said, okay, I need a box for that. Because the max bundle that you could order at a time was 9, so I just wanted to get the first 9, the ones that I consider the most important, I guess. So the only games that I don't have in boxes now are just like a few GBA games. The ones that I got from my lot, if you remember that July haul video, those ones are not in the box because they're not really top of the priority, but if I order more boxes, then I'll get boxes for those. So I decided to just get boxes for these. Super Mario World, I got this, I was just at a game store one time and I saw it there and I was like, I should probably get it, it's a pretty big Mario game. And I've actually completed it on the Switch SNES Online when that service came out. I was like, okay, I should probably complete Super Mario World, and I did, and it was pretty fun. As for Super Mario All-Stars, this was the first ever SNES game I owned. I remember I got some money for my birthday, and I used that money to buy an SNES, and I got this game to go with it, because I figured, it's a great package, it has all these 4 Mario games, and I never really played it too much, but when it came out on Switch, I played, actually I talked about this in my last video, so sorry if this is kind of redundant, but I played most of them. I'm on Super Mario Bros. 2 right now, so I haven't completed all of them, but I played Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, so I'm in the process of working on 2 and 3 right now. So when I beat them, I'll be able to say I beat all the original, Mario games, and I'm really glad I have a box for this, because this is a really cool package. This is a really neat game. Alright, and next up, it's the only original Game Boy game that I ordered a box for, and you probably know what it is, because it's the only original Game Boy game I actually own, Pokemon Red. I'm really happy that I have this in the box. It's pretty cool. It's like literally the original Pokemon game, so it's pretty iconic, and I'm happy I have a box for this. I was going to order a box for Pokemon Crystal, but I figured out that they don't actually make reproduction boxes for Gens 2 and 3, which is kind of annoying because those are probably like some of the most expensive games to buy complete in box, other than Gen 1. But at least for Gen 1, I can get the reproduction boxes. So I got a box for my loose cartridge, and I'm really happy that I have this. By the way, just wanted to quick review. I don't know if I already said this, but all these boxes are in really good quality. They look so good. But one complaint I do have, and this is not for these reproduction boxes, this is just for every box, specifically the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance boxes. For some reason, they all do this weird thing where the top of it, sticks out a little bit, and it's so annoying on the shelf. I don't know how to fix it. The only one that doesn't do that is my Pokemon Emerald, and I think it's because I have so much stuff stuffed in there, like the manual and the poster and the inserts or whatever that came with it. So I don't, so that wasn't stick out, but it's really annoying. I don't know if anyone knows how to fix this, then help would be greatly appreciated, other than using tape, which is obviously I'm not going to do that because I don't want to rip off the cardboard when I try to open the game. I'll be opening them pretty frequently. But anyway, sorry about that tangent, but yeah, now I have Pokemon Red and the Game Boy in a case. In a box. And the other Pokemon games, that's going to be pretty tough. Getting those Gen 2 and 3 games in their original boxes. I think the reason why they don't make them reproduction is because they have a certain shine or shimmer to them that they can't replicate. But yeah, it's going to be annoying, but that's life. Alright, and next up we have a few Game Boy Advance games. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. We have Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, 2 of these you might remember from my July haul because these two were both in that video. I both got them in July, and now I have boxes for them, which I liked. I prioritized getting the first-party Nintendo games, the actual Mario games, giving those boxes for the GBA games rather than the other ones, because those are the ones I most care about and that I want to put on the shelf. So I'm happy I have the boxes for these, just to pad out my collection. And as for Superstar Saga, I believe this was the first ever GBA game I owned. I bought a GBA way back when I just first started collecting, I think in 2018. It was one of the first ever, retro consoles that I bought. And I got Superstar Saga with it from my friend. So shout out if you're watching this, person who gave me this. And now I have a box for it, which I really like. If I was ever going to play this game, which I do have somewhat of an interest to because it seems pretty fun, and I like Paper Mario, and this is another Mario RPG series, I'd probably play the 3DS remake if I'm being honest, just because it's a remake, so it has better graphics and stuff like that. But I still like having the box for this. Alright, and next up we have an actual game, Pokemon Black 2 for the Nintendo DS. And with this game, I wanted it because I had just finished playing Platinum and I was moving on to play Pokemon White 2, which honestly at this point I kind of abandoned. I'll go back to it later, but I picked up a different game. Probably guess what game it is because it released fairly recently. Yeah, I kind of have a funny story with this one. The story is that I really wanted this game, and I knew, it was probably going to be not available other places, so I wrote down a list of all the game stores near me, and I was kind of worried. I was pretty much, I accepted that, okay, I'll probably have to buy it on Amazon or eBay for an inflated price, because with Pokemon games, they're pretty rare, and they're pretty expensive, so, the chances of finding them at your retro game stores, especially a very specific one, it's not a situation where I'll be like, oh, I can take Diamond or Pearl or Platinum. No, I needed Black 2 specifically because I needed it as a companion to my White 2 playthrough. And I called all the game stores, so I called the first one on my list, and turns out they had it and they could reserve it for me. So I was really worried about that, but this specific game, this rare game, I would consider it rare, and literally the first store I called had it. So that was a huge coincidence, and I was super lucky, and I was able to buy it. So now I own it. I haven't played it yet because obviously I'm playing White 2, but when I get back to that game and finish it, and need to trade for the Trade Evolutions and version exclusives, then I'll be going to Black 2. Sorry for putting it down. There you go. Alright, and next up we have this Pokemon Leaf Green for the GBA complete in box. that is something that I'm very happy about. And I needed to get it in box because, like I said before, the reproduction box site can't print these, and I guess I can show you why. Like, if you look right here on the spine and on the top, they kind of have that little shimmer. I'm not sure if it's visible on camera, but they kind of have this little shine that I guess they can't reproduce with their boxes. For this one, I actually found it on eBay for a relatively low price, but then I found out it was an auction, so that got me kind of worried because I don't really like participating in auctions on eBay because, you know, you're putting a price down and you might go higher than you expected just because you really want to win. Like, you get attached to it, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna pay this much just because I need to win this. I just want to win it, and I want to get it, and I want it to be over with. So for that, I waited till the auction was about like 12 hours till it ended, and then I placed in a bid that was like relatively higher than the other ones, just to try to discourage them, and it went up significantly in price. Like, when I found it, I thought, oh wow, that's a great deal. But then by the time I actually won it, it was pretty high. It wasn't as high as what the value was, so I'm still technically making like a profit on it. I guess you could say I paid less than the actual value, at least according to pricecharting.com, which is what I use to calculate all the values of the games I own. And I'm really glad I have this. I have Fire Red and I've played through it completely, so I'm glad that I have the companion game to that. My Fire Red doesn't have a box, so I'll probably have to buy a whole another complete in-box version and just sell the loose cartridge. But for this, I'm happy that I got it. And one thing that I noticed is that Fire Red and Leaf Green, they both came with this Game Boy wireless adapter, but none of the complete in-box versions of the game seem to have it, so I'm almost tempted to buy a wireless adapter for the GBA just for the sole purpose of putting it inside this box so it can be like a more complete version, I guess. So, you know, it's kind of, I guess it's kind of pointless, but it's just something that matters to me. So, yeah, Leaf Green, I'm really glad that I own this now. It's another complete in-box Pokemon game, and a Gen 3 one at that, so has a lot of value. So yeah, I'm glad that I own this now. Alright, and next up, you knew it was coming, Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Switch. Now, you might notice this is still sealed. Now hold on, put your pitchforks down. Don't come raiding my house just yet. I can explain. Alright, so I bought this game both physically and digitally. That's something I don't normally do, but for this, it was something special that I wanted to do. So the reason why I did that is because I really wanted to play the game, but I also wanted to keep it sealed. Just, you know, I just think it's really cool. This is a anniversary collection, you know, it's limited release, so I think it's something that keeping it sealed will greatly increase the value and just be something more memorable for me. Like, I can look back on it and say, oh, I have a sealed copy of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I can say that 20 years from now. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll still have this 20 years from now. And, you know, I can be excited for it. As for the game itself, I've been playing it a lot. I 100%ed 64 already, and I'm on to Sunshine right now. And I'm having a good time with it. I might do a full review later. Maybe I'll review each game individually. Who knows? Especially in this time where it's hard to make a video at this time. You know, no guarantees. But I have been having a good time with it. In my Mario 35th Anniversary Direct video, I kind of bashed it by saying, you know, it was pretty disappointing that they didn't really do much to improve these games. And I still feel that way. As a collection and as a re-release of these three games, it doesn't really do the best job, but these three games, or at least the ones that I've played, 64 and Sunshine, are really great games on their own, so they're still giving me a really good experience. But at the same time, like I said, the collection value itself is not that good, but I'm really happy that I own this, and I've actually been having a really great time with these games so far, and I can't wait to 100% all of them and tell you guys what I thought. Hopefully I can make the time to make that video. Alright, and the final game that I got in September of 2020 is Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii. Now, you might kind of already know why I got this, seeing as what I talked about last time, but let's talk about it. So, this game was kind of a homecoming for me since I already owned it at one point, I lost it, and now I got it again. I'm not really completely sure, but I think this might have been the first game I got for the Wii. I know I got a red Wii that came with New Super Mario Bros. Wii and Wii Sports. I think it was the Mario 25th Anniversary Wii. It's red, it comes with a red controller. But I think I got this as well with the console, so I put a lot of time into it. I don't really have that good of a memory with it because I was pretty young, but what I do remember is I got up to like World 5 and then I stopped playing, and my friends who lived across the street, they owned Galaxy 1 and they had finished that game, so I said, you know what, why don't we swap? You give me your copy of Galaxy 1 and I'll give you my copy of Galaxy 2. and I never saw that Galaxy 2 again, but I still have that copy of the first Galaxy game, so, you know, at least I didn't lose a game. I lost a game, but I got another game. And I remember my copy of Galaxy 2, I somehow destroyed the case artwork. I don't know how I managed to do that. I think I might have just ripped it or something, you know, I was a little kid. But this one, thankfully, the artwork is not destroyed. So yeah, as you can expect, I got this because Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out and it excluded Galaxy 2. So I figured if I'm gonna complete these three Mario games, I might as well complete Galaxy 2 so then I can say I've completed every 3D Mario game. So I decided to order it quickly on Amazon, you know. I might have paid a little bit more than I should have, but I really didn't want to bother with going to a bunch of retro game stores just to find it when it was probably going to be hard to find, especially with this new 3D All-Stars thing. And I think that its value will probably increase due to the fact that it was excluded from 3D All-Stars. But yeah, Galaxy 2, it's really great game from what I've spent with it, and I can't wait to play it myself after I finish 3D All-Stars, all those games. I'm probably going to play Galaxy 2 next, and I'm really excited to see what it has in store. Okay, and with that, that is gonna end this video. That's every game that I got in September of 2020. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not sure if this video ended up being long or short. I'll see in the end. Hopefully it's around the same time as my normal videos. And I'm sorry that I haven't been putting out videos. I know I already said that, but hopefully if all goes well, I can get to a regular schedule again, although it will be kind of difficult with school and everything, and these videos take a long time to make. The haul ones don't take that long because I don't really have to think of a script or what I'm going to say. I just am able to talk about the games off the cuff, stuff like that. So hopefully more videos will be coming in the future. The social links are in the description, you know, to subscribe. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications and like this video if you enjoyed. Join my Discord server if you want to talk to other Daintii fans and with myself as well. And follow me on Twitter to see my personal thoughts, I guess, I don't know. And catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.